Byron! And hey, Beto! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know? Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into two. Before we find some suitable plastrite, once the plastrite is ready, the remainder of the construction work...
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber
Sure am. I happen to get... Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine.
Shenhe.
Good to meet you. A friend, Miss Yun is also here for the con.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Bub. To be honest with you, wow. Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing at...
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang.
In that case, I have... Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to bear all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to act instead of competing again. Sounds great, but...
The plastrite was the most... How'd I do?
Precisely.
Huh. Okay then. All right. From what I've heard...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master John.
Wonderful. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go. By the way, I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang Ooh, what's the... The opera is It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation. I applied for vacation. You remembered.
hello.
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if...
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past. First...
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's... So, you're here to ask about wonder cores, huh? The types of ore needed to make wonder core...
No, we were gonna ask you.
Sure. Well, if I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter iron from the Mount Tianheng area. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, of course, it's probably...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place. I hear the view there is quite Perhaps it can give me... I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks. And the gently... No wonder the legend of the divine...
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes... What's the story about?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story?
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work! Ugh.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no... Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over...
No! Don't do it!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became... And so...
Destined to grace the mortal realm for but a I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the... I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she...
I've never considered...
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel. I think it's a great story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's...
Vale. Y obviamente estaba... Quería elogiar demasiado. ¿No?
we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Huh. He didn't...
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted...
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin...
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shinho. You're alive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here.
Huh? You know this guy?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around.
Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll... Okay, then let's see what...
¿Es su padre?
What's this?
Notas viejas y rasadas.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed, according to this text, and she didn't volunteer. She was... the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think.
Unnecessary. The wind rises. You even want this?
So it's
Había una
said
familia
Shenhu's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster.
tras una investigación se descubrió que los verdaderos no.
His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. Still, I do...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it.
La magia sellada en el Subrosium puede permanecer ahí por mucho tiempo. De hecho, hay quien piensa que tiene el poder de conectar con energías positivas y negativas del mundo. Pero encontrar este mineral no es tan fácil, se necesita el tiempo y la ubicación adecuada. Según la leyenda, se espera al crepúsculo en el centro del lago que hay en el sur de la cordillera tem5 y caminas en dirección a la puesta del sol. Tal vez puedas encontrar algo.
So basically, we need to go. Let's go back and tell Shenhu.
Bueno, ¡vamos! Shenhu.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from her. I bring flowers back here.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear... So if you ask me how...
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhu, we're back.
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old times.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Shenhua, look! This tells us how to find...
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like... Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates...
It's okay. I like your...
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good... So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like... But I've never thought this way before.
don't worry. I believe... In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to...
Shenhua! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.